In the 11th episode of the first season of CDM, we got one of the most anticipated fights that could only be done here. Of course, a movie version would have succeeded, but that's a little too good to happen. But I'm glad we got to see a claymation version of the Men in Black vs. X-Files. In this fight, all combatants add a bit of their character from their roles to their personality throughout the fight. Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith act like agents K and J, but refer to themselves by their real names. Same goes for David Duchovny and Gillian Anderson as agents Mulder and Scully. But because of that, you get moments like this, where Scully isn't cooperating with Mulder because of his alien theories. But aside from that, it's humorous when they do this while trying to fight their opponents. Mulder gets a brutal beatdown by the MIB as Scully's on her phone. She doesn't take any of this seriously, but when she does, she's quite the badass. My favorite part is when the MIB jumped Mulder, basically humiliating his character down to the point of leaving a Will logo on his forehead. It would have been funnier if it was an MIB logo since they are the MIB. I did enjoy the entire match, including the moments where it cuts to Johnny and Nick advertising their CDM merch. It's one of the rare times you'll see them do this, but I gotta say, that is one creative way to create your own celebrity deathmatch action figures. Just cut the head off a celebrity photo from a celebrity magazine and put it on the toy's head. But when I was a kid, I actually preferred to buy a large supply of dryless clay and take the time to make celebrity deathmatch characters and make them fight this way. It's the best way to give it a CDM experience. Can't have celebrity deathmatch without the clay. That's the golden rule. If Celebrity Deathmatch really does make another return, then they'll probably go with Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith versus Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson instead of a rematch with these guys. But that's okay, this match was awesome. There are many ways this fight could have ended, but I find it to be the best finisher when the Men in Black accidentally take themselves out. Because it makes perfect sense. There are so many obscure weapons that the MIB have in their possession. And Agent J has had many times where he's had to use a weapon or item that he's never used, and it turns out to be a powerful device, which also tends to give us some slapstick. So even though I was hoping for the Men in Black to win the fight, I love this outcome. After the fight is over, Scully celebrates by giving the fans what they've always wanted from the two of them, even when Duchovny continues to ramble on about aliens. They're temporarily interrupted after seeing a real alien walk away, but Scully just tells him that it's a weather balloon to forget everything else and get that kiss. And now the episode comes to its end. The alien was previously in a fight with Nick Diamond before the main event of MIB vs. X-Files commenced, and it actually makes another appearance later on. And that episode also ends up being one of the most recommended episodes you must watch of Celebrity Deathmatch. But with that said, that's it for the video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. But most importantly, be sure to turn on notifications because YouTube won't bother to do its job, even if you're subscribed. I'm finally starting to sell my merch, so be sure to get yourself a mug to go with that twisted grin, or a t-shirt. There's more new merch on the way, but also I'd like to give a big thanks to all my Patreon supporters. If you'd like to see your name on every outro of every new video, as well as receive an exclusive video every month, then show your support by donating a single dollar. That's all it takes to receive many perks such as getting a look at the exclusive content. But anyways, I'll see you all in the next video, and remember to have an awesome day.